Hi everyone, I'm Dr. J. Suresh Goud, Associate Professor in Department of Mathematics, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. Today we are going to discuss about the problems on two different type of tests. The first one is t-test for single mean and the second one is t-test for difference of means. See, this test of hypothesis in small samples, we have three types in the test of hypothesis small samples. One is t distribution, second one is f distribution, and third one is chi-square distribution. But this t distribution again divided into two parts, which is for single mean and difference of means. What is t distribution for single mean? As we have discussed in the previous session, here you should remember it should be a small sample with size n. Its mean is x bar and variance is s square. If this sample, if you take from the population with the mean mu and variance sigma square, then the test statistic t equal to x bar minus mu by s by root n. This value, s value, we can take from s square, or we can also calculate s square by using the formula 1 by n minus 1 sigma I equal to 1 to n xi minus x bar whole square, as we have discussed in the previous sessions. Now, how to solve the problems on t distribution for single mean? See, before going to start the problems on t distribution for single mean, according to the problem, we need to identify which test is suitable for the given problem. See, in the first problem, producer of gutka claims that a nicotine content in his gutka on the average of 1.83 mg. The gutka producer is saying that nicotine content in his gutka average 1.8. This is a general statement. That means that population. Average is given. That means mu equal to 1.83 is given clearly. Whatever the claim he has given, can this claim be accepted? Are we going to accept? If we take a random sample of 8, if you choose, the sample size is 8, and that 8 values are given, we are going to decide, is it acceptable, his claim is acceptable or not, by taking the sample of 8 gutkas with different values. You can find out x bar, that means average of all sample values. But here we are going to do the test of hypothesis by using the 5 steps. What is step 1? We are going to set up null hypothesis, that is mu equal to 1.83. That means whatever the claim he has given, we should accept. This is our assumption only. We should accept S, his claim is correct. That is mu equal to 1.83. And alternative hypothesis, which is denoted by H1, we are going to reject the null hypothesis. That means against to null hypothesis. Whatever the statement we have taken in null hypothesis, we are taking against to the null hypothesis. And the level of significance alpha equal to 0.05. This is the general level of significance. We can choose T alpha by 2 at n minus 1 degrees of freedom. That means where alpha is 0.05, alpha by 2 means 0.025. At 8 minus 1, 7 degrees of freedom. This value we can choose from T distribution table. Now, before going to start the step 4, test statistics x bar minus mu by s by root n. We know this mu value and we know this n value, but we don't know s and we don't know x bar. S value we can calculate by using the formula s square equal to 1 by n sigma xi minus x bar whole square. For this also we require x bar, but all x values are given. You can find out x bar, average of all x values. After that, you can calculate this value, sigma xi minus x bar. You can calculate xi minus average, their whole square you do it, and sum will get some value. Now, x bar how much you got it? 1.95. For each case, you can subtract x minus 1.95, 2 minus 1.95, 0.05. Similarly, 1.7 minus 1.95 minus 0.25. Like that, we'll get all the values. Now, if you square on both sides, we'll get sigma xi minus x bar. And you can add, we'll get 0.3. S square value, sum of xi minus x bar whole square by n minus 1, how much? 7. So, finally, after getting s square value, you can take under root of s square, we'll get s 0.21. Then the test statistic x bar value, we got it 1.95 minus mu value which is given 0.21, we got it here, and n value also we know that. So, mod t equal to 1.62. And mod t 1.62, and coming to previous slide, t alpha by 2 1.8 value, t alpha by 2 1.8. Now compare these two. So mod t value is less than t alpha by 2. That means we are going to accept null hypothesis. What is null hypothesis? Mu equal to 1.83. That means whatever the claim he has given about his company good cause, it is acceptable. These are the excess problem. We can do this problem also like this, the lifetime of electric bulb, same concept. Now, the second part of this class, t distribution of difference of means problems also. As we know that, as we have discussed in the previous sessions, the test statistic in step 4, t equal to x1 bar minus x2 bar by s into under root of 1 by n1 plus 1 by n2. And s value we can calculate by using these two formulas. And t alpha by 2 value we can choose from n1 plus n2 minus 2 degrees of freedom. Now, coming to the problems on difference of means, we should identify which test is suitable for the given problem. Two independent samples, 8 and 7 are there. Blindly, we can identify 2 samples are there and small samples. So, we cannot use any type of large sample test. And coming to the small sample test, out of 4, we have t-test for single mean, t-test for difference of means. But here 2 means we can identify very easily. We can use t-test for difference of means for this problem. And different samples are given in the first one and in the second one. We need to check out, is there any difference between the means of these 2 samples. That's why we are going to use test of hypothesis for difference of means in the small samples, which is t-test. And here we given n1 equal to 8. This first sample size is 8 and the second sample size is 7. Now you find out the first sample mean, second sample mean. Then you find out the sum of squares of deviation from the first sample mean and second one sum of squares of deviation from second sample. By using that formula, we can find out s equal to 3.2. Now we can set up, there is no difference in null hypothesis. We can set up that there is no difference between the means of 2 given samples. And we can take against it statement, there is a difference between the means of the given samples. And t alpha by 2 value at 13 degrees of freedom, because we are going to check out the degrees of freedom at n1 plus n2 minus 2 degrees of freedom. That is 2.16. Now you can use the formula t x1 bar minus x2 bar by s into under root of 1 by n1 plus 1 by. This is 2.15, this is 2.16. In conclusion, we can give that mod t is less than t alpha by 2, we can accept null hypothesis. These are the exercise problem for t distribution for difference of means. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.